Yeah, Pinellas Park.
Ask you guys to step off state property.
Right, so
Can't stand here and film the building.
the guy in Pinellas Park, he was like, I don't have to tell you about my staff and all this other stuff. And yeah. Oh, dude, super ignorant, like big ignorant. And I was like, just tell me like your name and badge number or whatever. But he was like,
what part of town? What Florida part is that?
Gentlemen.
That's like along the
trespassing on state property.
Hold on, this is along the Gulf Coast.
Please,
along the Gulf Coast, it's beautiful out there.
I'm gonna have to ask you to step off of the property. You're trespassing on state property.
Oh,
there's public sidewalk at state property.
Look at my foot.
If you want to film the building, you can feel free to step across the street.
There's public sidewalk at state property.
Sir.
What's your name and badge number? Because you're very misconfused.
This guy's crazy. What do you think you're a police officer or something? I don't get it.
He's not. But this is a public sidewalk, as you can see. See that fire hydrant right there? Does the state correction office own that fire hydrant right there? No, they don't. See these telephone poles? You don't own them either. This is a public easement. I'm allowed to be on here. Maybe on that side of the pole, possibly not. This is a public easement, so please don't tell me to get off public property.
You guys enjoy your day.
You too.
Have fun filming.
Hey, stop interrupting our conversation.
Hey, you didn't have to come over and be a clown. You could have just, minded your own business. You thought about it now.
We do.
But you walked over first.
Bye-bye.
From the very first seconds of this encounter, something feels off. What begins as a casual exchange near a Florida state facility quickly spirals into a classic showdown between public rights and perceived authority. We've got a citizen auditor standing firmly on a public sidewalk and a group of correctional officers convinced they own the pavement beneath his feet. This isn't just a misunderstanding, this is a textbook example of power meeting resistance. Watch how fast the energy shifts. You're about to see corrections staff step forward with confidence, issuing commands that sound official, but fall apart on impact. The auditor doesn't panic, doesn't get loud, instead, he calmly drops facts, fire hydrants, telephone poles, easements, all of it proving he's exactly where he's legally allowed to be. What's even more interesting is how the officers struggle to process someone who knows his rights better than they do. And here's the real hook, this isn't about attitude. It's about accountability. Every moment you're about to watch exposes a deeper issue: what happens when people with badges expect compliance instead of understanding the law. Tension rises, accusations fly, and when the camera keeps rolling? Trust me, that's when everything starts to unravel. Stay locked in, because this is one of those cases where the truth isn't hidden, it's standing right out on the sidewalk.
Be careful.
You gotta be on that side of the street.
Well, you're going the wrong way of the road.
Yeah, you gotta be on that side.
So you own that telephone pole?
Sir, you gotta.
You own this sidewalk? You own that fire hydrant? Sir. This is a public sidewalk, sir. Okay, so don't tell me to get off the public sidewalk. Sir. You leave.
Keep
going. Go away. Go away. Goodbye.
Bye.
What? The traffic you had. It's pretty cool.
Oh, pardon?
I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a camera rig. Holds a nice camera.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is that expensive or is that?
Not really.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You doing all right though?
I'm doing good.
All right, awesome.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Absolutely, there's always a reason why I'm filming. Is there a reason this lady's filming? Because she's making a public record right inside the window there.
Okay.
She's filming me. So, is there any reason for that?
You film?
Well, I'll be going inside to get my to get a Freedom of Information Act because I want that camera film that she's got. So.
This moment right here is where the tone shifts entirely. Notice how the officers retreat with that sarcastic bye-bye, the kind of dismissal people use when they realize they no longer control the situation. The auditor doesn't escalate, he doesn't need to. His confidence alone highlights the weakness in their approach. These officers walked over expecting instant compliance, expecting their uniforms to end the conversation before it began. Instead, they ended up facing someone who knew the laws surrounding public easements better than they did. It's subtle, but look at the body language, the officers turn away first. That's not just walking off, that's conceding. And the auditor calling out the behavior, "You didn't have to come over and be a clown," only emphasizes their mistake. This early interaction sets the stage for everything that follows: authority challenged, misinformation exposed, and the truth caught on camera. This wasn't an argument, it was a shift in power.
filming me.
Anything we can help you out with?
Name and badge number, you first.
Sereno. 16906.
16906.
And Madden. MADDAN 12712.
12712.
How can we help you? What brings you here today?
I didn't ask for help though.
Sorry?
I didn't ask for help. I'm gonna need a Freedom of Information request form.
Okay, but what brings you here? You're videotaping, so I'm just curious.
I am videotaping.
Is there anything we can help you out with?
No.
Okay.
Not until I go inside.
Okay, so, but you come here for a reason, correct?
Absolutely.
And what's the reason? Maybe we can help you out.
No, I can't get into that. Not right away.
Okay. So not right away? So who would you like to speak to then?
I can't get into it. Not right away. I'm not going to get into it.
Okay. So you're just going to videotape? Again, there's nothing illegal about videotaping.
I'm going to videotape and fly a drone over the place to get some pictures.
So this is public property, so you're allowed here, but you're videotaping. You can see in the back here, there's clear signage saying police only.
I'm not going back there.
Yeah, so we don't want you in the back.
I'm not going back there. I'll fly a drone over top of the back.
Welcome to...
So I brought a drone so I can fly it over the back.
So you have a drone that you plan to use?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll look into that. So do you have any idea with yourself?
I do.
Okay. And can I take a look at it?
Not a chance.
No?
Nope.
Okay. So
Am I committing any crime? You already said no.
No,
so.
you're not. You're not. So you're here right now. I'll leave you be. But like I said, you've made mention that you're planning to have a drone. Is there any reason why you're focused on our police station right now?
Absolutely.
And can you give me any reason why?
No, I can't get into it.
Okay. Okay, like I said.
But I am going to be trying to get that lady's camera footage because she's taking video of me creating a public record while she's working. Okay. Civilian or not, she's creating public record.
I don't know anything about that, but
I do.
This is where the story gets even more interesting. As soon as the auditor mentions requesting the footage from the staff member who filmed him inside, everything changes. That single line, referencing the Freedom of Information Act, is like a pressure point. Officers who were once dismissive now get quiet, curious, even cautious. Why? Because the auditor isn't just recording, he's documenting. He's creating a paper trail, invoking legal processes, and signaling that this isn't just a random visit. When he points out that the employee inside created a public record the moment she used a work device to film him, he demonstrates a deeper understanding of public accountability than most people ever consider. This is the turning point where the officers realize they aren't dealing with someone uninformed. They're dealing with someone who knows the system well enough to use it correctly, and that changes everything.
Just because it's a hazard? There's a sign right there that says, from that direction you can't enter.
Yeah, to just be weary that I have seen cars come through here at some time.
Oh yeah.
So don't make the assumption that there's no cars that are going to be turned down. I don't want you getting hit, okay?
I've been around for a long, long time. I know not to get hit.
Things like this do happen. So nonetheless, I'm going to leave you alone.
Yep.
And if there's anything you do need, you have my information.
You know what? Let's go inside. I need the Freedom of Information for this lady's camera footage. They shouldn't be filming people. I think it's very much against your guys' policy to be filming people on public property.
This is one of the strongest examples of the auditor's strategy in action. He doesn't argue, doesn't shout, and doesn't back down. Instead, he calmly references physical markers, fire hydrants, utility poles, easement lines, the exact indicators that determine what is and isn't public property. Every time an officer tries to assert ownership over the ground he's standing on, he responds with pure, unfiltered facts. This isn't just confidence, it's tactical clarity. He's not filming blindly, he's exposing the gap between perceived authority and actual law. And that's why the officers seem so rattled. They aren't losing control because he's disorderly, they're losing control because he's informed. When authority meets knowledge, the dynamic shifts instantly. And in this moment, You can practically feel it.
That kid Michael Lacey, it looked like
I don't know no Mike Lacey. I don't know.
You said you weren't involved in the whole thing with Obey Auto.
No, I don't. No, I never said that to you. You said to me about this guy over here.
Right.
And I said I don't know nothing about that guy. Then you brought up Hope, and I said something about some people. No, I said some people sold me a card a few days ago. That's all I was saying to you. No, I don't know nothing about over there. What you're talking about? I mean, when I pulled off from I was doing something over there, but not with that person.
What were you doing over there?
Listen, I don't have to answer questions. I am not doing nothing wrong. I promise you that. I promise you that I am not doing nothing wrong.
You on probation?
What's that? That's profiling me. Why are you asking that? It's like I don't have to answer that question either. I don't have to answer that question.
We're going to the canines 50 outside of your car.
I mean, you. I don't agree to that, but you're gonna do what needs to be done. You're gonna do what needs to be done. You do what needs to be done.
You keep filming, okay?
All right. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah.
So, my sergeant requested me here.
Yeah.
So, for my canine stays exterior vehicle, there should be no reason why you should alert, correct?
No, I'm straight. There's nothing in this car. I'm fine. I'm good. I promise you.
Here's the beauty of this moment. The auditor never once threatens, insults, or obstructs. Instead, he flips the entire situation by focusing on transparency. The staff filming him becomes the very evidence he turns around and requests. That's not petty, that's strategic accountability. This is the kind of moment most officers never anticipate. They're used to cameras making citizens nervous. But this auditor? He treats recording like a shield and a tool for gathering evidence. And the best part? He's right. When government employees record members of the public while on duty, that footage becomes part of the public record. Whether the officer understands that or not doesn't matter, the law does. This small moment reveals a much bigger truth.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
So what I do
That's
is,
just right.
so while I do the exterior search, we're gonna have you step out.
I don't want to step on my car.
You need to.
How am I consenting to a search? This is crazy.
I'm not searching the interior. I'm doing the outside.
But I don't want to step out my car. I don't feel safe out there.
Yeah, for your safety, because my dog bites.
I don't. Trust me. I'm not a dog person. I don't want to be next to your dog.
But for safety reason for you have to step out.
I do not consent to step on my car.
We'll get you out of here as soon as he
But I do not consent to step out my vehicle. I done nothing wrong. You guys do what needs to be done. I don't have to step out my vehicle. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe to step out my vehicle. For what grounds is this? This is illegal. You can do what needs to be done with me in the vehicle.
What I believe I saw back there, I believe I saw some sort of drug interaction.
Oh, that's and again, you're doing that based off me being black.
No.
Me being black and you seeing my background. Hold on, this is exactly what it. No. He was walking. No. He was walking. I don't know that guy. He was walking. No, I'm telling you, you're profiling me because I'm black. You're profiling me. I'm telling you, you're profiling me because I'm black. I don't care what you think you saw. You're profiling me because I'm black, and you ran my name, and you see my background, so now you're like, oh yeah, there's something, but...
This is the exact second where officers shift from curiosity to suspicion, not because of anything the auditor has done, but because they can't figure him out. They want answers. They want compliance. But the auditor's refusal to reveal his purpose frustrates them. And that frustration quickly morphs into projection. If they can't explain his behavior, they'll invent a reason to justify their discomfort. The moment he mentions a drone, the energy shifts again. Suddenly, they realize this isn't casual filming, this is documentation. Wide coverage. Aerial evidence. That unsettles them more than anything else. It's not illegal. It's not even unusual. But it means the interaction is no longer a one-sided encounter. Every move they make is recorded from multiple angles, and that forces them to reconsider the way they engage. The power imbalance dissolves completely here.
You see me over here now. I'm a drug dealer. I'm a criminal. I got weapons in the car. Like
looked like an interaction of an exchange.
I don't care what you saw. I was doing nothing. That guy walked by me.
Away from you pretty quick.
He walked by me. I don't know him. He walked by me. He literally walked by me. If you would have seen an interaction, I promise you, you would have stopped it right then and there. You'd have put your lights on, you would have stopped him, you would have stopped me. You didn't see anything. You didn't see me do anything.
You turned around.
You didn't see me do anything. What you're doing is illegal. You're trying to force me out my car so you can rip my car apart. I done nothing wrong. I promise you, right? We would not be having this conversation if there was something in my car. My rap sheet says that. If you just pull my name, you'll see that. So you're wasting your time. Yeah, no, but that's not the point. I don't want to be cheated.
Auditor handles one of the most dangerous tactics officers use, the shift from conversation to criminal implication. When they claim they believe they saw a drug interaction, it's not an observation, it's an opening. A setup to justify force, searches, or detainment. For many people, this is where panic kicks in. But not here. The auditor stays grounded, repeating key legal truths: he hasn't consented to a search, he hasn't stepped out, and he doesn't feel safe. These statements aren't emotional reactions, they're legal anchors. They create a documented record of non-consent in real time. By calmly asserting his rights, he forces the officers to either back up their claims with evidence or expose their intentions. When they can't do the former, they fall deeper into frustration. And when race enters the conversation, the auditor calls it out instantly, clearly, and without hesitation. This is what accountability looks like. Calm truth over.
I believe that I seen you doing something and you seen nothing, and then you ran my name because I'm black. You're profiling me because I'm black, bro. You know it. You just said it. You just said, you just said I thought I seen you doing something. I have reason to believe that you. No, you didn't. Because if you would have seen the transaction, you would have fucking stopped right there. You're a grown man, bro. You're a cop. You're enforcing the law right then and there. Oh, you're profiling me because I'm black. Just be a man and admit that. Be a man and admit that. Please be a man and admit that. But I'm telling you, if there was something in this car, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you, bro. I promise you that. You're profiling me, and then the fact that you ran my ID and you seen it, you're bringing up charges that I haven't even been charged with. Is that not profiling? It is profiling because you just said it. You said you've been recently charged with a B&E. Look, I'm not trying to make nothing hard for you, man. Really? I'm really not, man.
Goodbye.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
That other thing with that girl is going to be all set.
Throughout this encounter is more than just an audit, it's a complete breakdown of the difference between authority and lawful action. The officers escalated with assumptions, accusations, and pressure, while the auditor relied solely on knowledge, composure, and his constitutional rights. He never raised his voice, never backed down, and never surrendered control of the situation. This case highlights a crucial truth: when citizens understand their rights, the balance of power changes instantly. Cameras don't just record, they protect. They expose inconsistencies, prevent abuses, and reveal the moments officials hope no one notices. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping breakdowns, real-world audits, and the truth behind the badge. Your voice matters, and together, we keep accountability in focus.